Yo, stop laughing at my normal mage blood. There will be consequences. All right, stop LMAOing. Stop it. Holy, how's everyone hitting the mage blood but me? Want to roll the wand? Yeah, I can roll the wands. All right, here we go. It's time to roll the wand today. Look what we got. Bugged imbued wand dropped. I was hiding this for a day, but it's time to make the free service KB wand. But yeah, I was going to go ahead and spoil it, but you can still get these in the game, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and say it now since you can still get these. I'll just go ahead and spoil it. It's like nearly impossible, but you can still drop them. You can still drop them. All right, here you go. If you take this node right here, Votive Horde, and if you take these nodes here and you do memory maps, Abyss, it is about, I don't even know how many maps on average. The item has to drop with an Abyss socket, and it also has to roll memory strands. It's like less than a 1 in 100, it feels like, per item that drops. Yeah, like Tarek, he's done 80 maps. I mean, it's basically not farmable. If anyone wants to do it, you can. I tried doing it. Did not work out for me. I got like 5 items total. Like, these are 2 of them. All dog shit. I give up. That farm, it's too miserable. Like, the reality is, I feel like sharing tech is actually good because the more items that pop up, if you're like already rich, you can buy them, right? I don't think there's really like that much of a downside to sharing tech if there is any, because I mean, there'd be just more items popping up that you can buy. All right, time to begin. When you make this wand, can I mirror it and sell it for 1.1 mirrors when you go offline? Yeah, Risa, I would probably ban you for that, I'll be honest. I don't think that's gonna work. I just ran them white, I'll be honest. But if you wanted to actually get drops from them, from the hordes, you'd probably do it out. I just don't know if like the less rarity actually helps or not. I didn't do enough testing. I mean, even 300's like not even a lot. Like, I'll be honest, it's like you could legitimately drop only 1 or 2 items in the 300. Like the range is just so high. I have a negative rarity ring I got though, so I'm gonna test this out later on. If I can finish this wand today, I can go test it. It needs to roll rare with the Abyss, which is, yeah, it's a 1 in 4 for, I mean, the Abyss socket's easy. That's a 1 in 4. The hard part is the strand chance. Why does it need strands? Because that's the entire reason it works in the first place. I mean, the Matt guy who came in here said he had an 85 titanium, so maybe the secret tech involves, if there is secret tech, it involves a trove, unless he's just dumb and didn't take the +1 item level node. That's also possible. People gatekeeping tech. I mean, that's how Path of Exile works. Everything is gate kept until it gets leaked at some point. This whole game is just gatekeeping. Anytime there's anything cool, it is what it is. I mean, you don't want to leak your. I mean, I had to gatekeep because I didn't want TFT to bug report it because I knew as soon as it got leaked, they would bug report immediately to prevent more items from making it into the game, which I mean did happen. Rolling wand after I sold. I mean, Baron, I don't know what to tell you, man. Am I supposed to feel like I'm not gonna feel bad for anyone who's getting 100 mirrors profit on something? Like, it's the settle shop. I mean, this has been a thing for years now. If there's an item, I mean, if we get an Abyss, if we get a caster weapon from someone, I'm gonna make a BV scepter as well to free service. I provide the bugs. Oh my, what the fuck is this, man? And as soon as people know about the bug, it's time to close shop, right? Try to get it fixed. But then I found out it was flagged internally by GGG 2 weeks ago, so they do have it there. They just haven't fixed it yet. Because I mean, it's probably going to be like in a future patch, though. Yeah, or even like next season. I don't know. They might not even prioritize this at all. I mean, we might just have the entire league to farm these items. I mean, they obviously care about this game, guys. It's not they don't care. They just like they have to jump ship eventually. If they want to, like, here's the reality, right? If they want to stay to a 4-month schedule, I feel like they have to abandon PoE 1 very fast every time. Because, let's be real, PoE 2 takes more work than PoE 1, obviously. There's no one in here that could actually believe that PoE 2 doesn't take more dev time than PoE 1. So, like, I feel like for them, they have to literally abandon us very, very early after a league is out, which they obviously did, dude. I mean, they abandoned the hell out of this very early, and I understand it has to be that way. Am I sad? Yeah, but if them abandoning this league and working on the next one and working on PoE 2 faster, it results in us not having crazy delays. I mean, I'll take it. I'd much rather just have us get consistent leagues if they have to, like, abandon the league after 2 weeks than go, like, another year long without having anything. That was miserable. How do you search for them? You can do this, this, I believe works. If it's not a, oh yeah, not Abyss implicit, not Abyss socket, any non-unique is it needs to be an item. Forgot what it was. Let me do like a helmet. One sec. Helmet. Yeah, there we go. I knew rolling the wand on stream would bring a little bit of drama, but I'm not drama farming, man. I didn't mean to make this a battleground. Why do you imprint back every time you hit attack speed? Yeah, I mean, I have to. We're going, like, the wand is completed other than the 30. You have to hit the 1 and 3. I mean, that's why these wands are disgusting. That's why these are so painful to make. Oh my... No! Does it at least work as, like, a block? As in, like, if I hit spell damage per int, it'll hit this? It doesn't even work as a block? Oh my god. Agony. Agonizing. Endless pain and torment. Diabolical malevolence. Upon my ass. Oh my god! Alright, well, we just skipped a few steps there, I guess. There we go. I mean, that was a fast... What the fuck? That was the fastest I've ever hit that. Alright, I need to make an imprint. New imprint. I need to sell all the old imprints. Alright, so we need to hit pretty high memory strands on this. For the final step is going to use memory strands. I don't know how many we need, but I think it's a lot. We need to upgrade the crit multi from T2 to T1. Basically, we are not going to use any memory strands besides maybe a couple to all the way to the last step. And then we need to burn as little as possible going from magic to rare. Like from white to magic to rare, we need to burn as little strands as possible. After we actually need to put strands on here though. We can't use the reroll recipe, but we can... Yeah, I think we'd have to transmute, right? Oh, Benchcraft imprint. True. That is a great idea. Benchcraft imprint. That is really smart. Okay, that's going to be what we do here is Benchcraft imprint. Okay. I don't think 62 is enough. I want, like, a lot. Oh my... Dude, 74 is a lot. I think 80. Go for 80 plus, I guess. Okay, this is going to be really painful now. 83. Okay. All right, now we benchcraft, and I'm going to imprint, and I need it to consume a very, very, like 1 to 2. 74 is all you need for the for T2 crit multi to T1. Is that true? Oh yeah, I can't see the before and after. Okay, we're gonna have to just like 80. I think we're good, right? That's good. All right, now we need to get T1 spell damage with fossils. I mean, okay, I haven't put a whole lot of time into the crafting process with strands, but I believe I'm going to get T1 spell damage with fossils, and then I'm going to brick it down to magic, and then imprint it with prefixes cannot be changed, then reforge T1 lightning to attacks, veiled exalt for pin, augment for T1 attack speed, and then augment for crit, T2 crit multi, upgrade T2 crit multi to T1 with Hinokora locks, with unravel, and then done. Why fossils? To not consume strands. We don't want to consume any strands until the last step. I mean, that's what I came up with. If someone has a better idea, you can tell me, but that's like what I came up with. The reason why is because it goes from like, it doubles the cost of the entire crat like suffixes if you don't upgrade T2 to T1 with strands. It goes from what, like 16 to 32 augs? I don't remember off the top of my head. And every single augment costs like over 100 divines to, well, not every augment, but every single time you get T1 attack speed, that's like hundreds of divines, or like over 100 divines. Because we have to do some really giga cringe method. So just Aetherics, I guess, yeah. All right, time to completely obliterate the Aetheric market. Yep, I already hit the implicits. It was a speed run for sure. I did not expect to hit it that fast. I thought this would be like thousands upon thousands of vultures multiple days, as it was usually for me. I've never had a good time on this craft until now, but there's plenty of time for it to go horribly. You know, that Fizzbow that I hit in Ancestors, that I hit it, the prefixes on the first aug, it still ended up being the most cursed craft I've ever made ever because of the suffixes. It took 250 Hinokora locks to hit T1 attack speed. after we hit the prefixes. So, I mean, there, you know, there's plenty of time for this still to be cursed. All right, here we go again. Time to open up. Holy, we got it. Nice. All right. Step 2 complete. Step 2 complete. Moving on to step 3. Reforging T1 lightning to attacks. Need imprints? Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy imprints. Possibly. I mean, I have many tabs. It is a... I mean, I'll go ahead and pull up the odds so everyone can, you know the odds of each step. I mean, I'm sure people on YouTube want to see this too, so I should do this for every step. We're going to be reforging lightning. It is going to be 488 imprints on average to see T1 lightning. So we are definitely going to use Hinekora locks to save this if it hits 3 prefixes. That is a lot of money. I mean, it's better than starting on spell damage, because that one would be 1,118 imprints. When we're using strands, the strands are going to be used for the final step when you augment crit multi, upgrading it from T2 to T1 with locks. That is going to be because basically it is around 100 divines. So every time that we hit T1 attack speed, it costs around 100 divines, I believe. Maybe actually more now, because yellow juice is so expensive. So, and if it's about 32 augments, I believe, on average for T1 crit multi normally. So we're talking anywhere in the ballpark of like 3,000 divines for the wand to be like the suffixes. But if we use memory strands, we can half that cost from T2. Upgrading T2 to T1 will make that 1,500 divines. And if we can actually go from T3 to T1, I don't know if we can, but if we can go from T3 to T1, that could save a lot of money as well. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make like, I don't even know how many imprints at a time I should make. Like 20, 30. I'll look at the odds when we get there. I'm not sure. Augmenting T1 attack speed, even with using like the multi-mod, annul tech, whatever, I feel like might still be like, like back when I made this wand in Ancestors, it was like 120 divines per T1 attack speed. I have no clue what it is right now with these current prices on yellow juice. I'd have to... Someone had a simulator from way back. I'm not sure if I can still get access to that simulator. Alright, so every Regal is going to burn some strands here. I don't think there's any way around this at all. Imprint back. We are going to be here for a very long time. Honestly, probably just going to end up regaling it eventually. There's T3. Strands will stay. I mean, it's part of the game now, right? I mean, it's not part of Mercenaries. It's part of the base game. I mean, there's probably going to be nerfs as always, but I assume they're going to be a core crafting mechanic from now on. Spell damage gets converted into attack damage on KB at 150% of the value, so that's why people run spell damage. It's really, really good. Is this something? 200 int requirement. Someone would definitely use it. I mean, we could actually make a... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we could make a Forbidden Rite wand, maybe, for, like, self-cast. What are you talking about? This, the Bugged Omen wand. Let's see. I'll send that off. 1.5. I'll send that. Oh, dude, I feel like what's gonna happen today is people are gonna, like, message me and ask if an item is good or not, and then they're gonna be like, alright, thanks, man. And they're just gonna use me as a price check, then go straight to, like, TFT and be like, hey, I'm looking to sell this. I heard it was good off Sushi. I was like, it's gonna feel kind of bad if people are just gonna use me as like a price check and then go straight to TFT, man. All right, thanks for the appraisal. Thanks for the appraisal, little gut. GSF's gonna be sick. It will. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that Pee-wee 2 gets delayed. Because if Pee-wee 2 gets delayed, then I'm down to host a GSF. GSF is just a private league. Instead of SSF, it's gonna be group SF because it's private league. It's gonna be probably like, you know, a few hundred people. It's a league where Sushi makes us all farm for him while he dies to heist traps. Dude, I didn't even want to go into heist. The only reason I was going into heist was because you guys needed your simplexes and stuff, and I was going to be a nice guy and farm them, okay? And then, you know, I had never really done heist before, so I didn't know that the traps on the ground could literally one-shot you if you ran across them. No one warned me. I mean, I knew they would hurt me, but I thought you just like shield charge through them and you're fine, but I shield charged through them and guess what? I went from 100 to 0 in half a second. Oh, T2 again. Still going. Yep, it's a 1 in 488. Oh, well, there it is. All right, didn't waste that many imprints. Didn't waste that many. Honestly, I'm happy with that's only, that's only like 13 div wasted. Better than I thought. Better than I thought. All right, dude, I'm so out of it. Okay, the problem is we now have to do a 50-50. Wait, it's actually worse than a 50-50, right? God, wait, is this going to be a... I can do cannot roll attack, but it's going to be a 1 in 3, because it can hit the cannot roll attack, right? Yeah, I think we're a little bit cooked here. This might take, like, 3 locks on average-ish, if we don't get lucky here. Yeah, I mean... I don't think cannot roll attack... Cannot roll attack doesn't even matter, since it'd be a 1 in 3 anyway, right? So... Nah, cannot... It's a caster mod we hit on the Reforge, so... Kind of cooked here. You're gonna have to do just lock 1 in 3. Go cannot roll lightning. I'm gonna buy all 12 of these anyway, since we're gonna need them later. And these prices are gonna go up a lot. I have a feeling by the time we're done with this. I could at least try to see if I slam T1 attack speed, what else could I try on here even? I like how, dude, it'd be hilarious if the item finishes with 69 memory strands. If we don't even have to use memory strands. Check the scour. Like, there's no tempering orb. Yeah. For 1 additional craft. Okay, yeah, I guess so. You know what? Why not? There's like, there is a chance that could happen, right? Oh yeah, Jilly. That's actually not a bad idea at all. That could save us some money here. That could save us some money if we hit the 1 in 3 on that. I mean, to be fair, like we kind of need to hit the 1 in 3 anyway, don't we? Actually, we don't want to do that because the Veiled Exalt could add a suffix, so we still want to hit the annul. I mean, okay, that is true. Even if it's a suffix, it's actually fine. So we could just go until it hits because we would still take that, right? It's also a second. Oh, true. We can actually use 2 annuls at once. Wait, yo. Actually, yeah, true. Do we keep increasing the efficiency? I should just sit here and wait for more efficient ideas. We just keep getting more and more efficient the more I wait. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. And anything else? Check the Chaos Orb. Okay, I think the good ideas are gone now. I think the good ideas are gone. I think we went through all the ideas that are worth listening to now. All right, wait, Sushi. Check Divine for the roll. True, okay, even more efficient. Nah, Chaos Veil won't work. Okay, yeah, sure. A Chaos Veil could work if we hit T1 spell damage, T1 lightning to attacks on the Veil. Yeah, true. I mean, you know what? That's a great idea. Okay. I'm going. Missed. And we missed. Wait, I wonder if they're the same. Same thing. Alright, anyway. Go again. Oh, nice. But... I'm pretty sure... Okay, it looks like they're coded the same, honestly. Or, like, it's the same outcome for both. See? I'm definitely not taking the Veiled Exalt, because it's 32 Divines, and it's worse than just annulling here. I think I have to use a Veiled Exalt, don't I, though? Because, if it hits Veiled Chaos, it could brick our prefixes, so... it's so expensive, man. You just use Veiled Chaos? Surely it's not gonna fill. Nice. And Elemental Pen, guaranteed, and the prefixes are now done. Alright, so I'm gonna assume we have to use the same way as always, which is very painful here. But I will calculate the odds in a bit on a new method that we might try. I have to get T1 attack speed before I even consider trying the new method, though. I think that's it. But yeah, so basically, the way this has always been made in the past is you do multi-mod, you do prefixes cannot be changed, and you do cast speed. And then we have to annul the multi-mod. Every time we don't annul the multi-mod, we have to recraft what we lost. Which is very painful. If we hit the prefixes cannot be changed. There we go. Now we have this. So you do this, and because it blocks cast speed from being hit, let me actually demonstrate the method here. So normally this would be a 1 in 30, right? This is normally a 1 in 30. If you reforge this, if you aug this, just raw, if you just raw dog it, 1 in 30. If you get rid of cast speed, it turns into a 1 in 18. So yeah. So this is step number 4. Wait, step 5? Step 1 was the implicits. Step 2 was getting spell damage. Step 3, reforging lightning. Step 4, get penetration prefix. And now we're on step 5, getting T1 attack speed and auging crit. Dude, I hope the 69 strands lasts until the very end. I really do. That'd be wild. Like if we just hit T1 crit on the aug. Augment speed. T1 prod speed, nice. I wonder if I just aug it again, actually. It had like a 1 in 20. T1 cast speed. Do I just aug until the previous change is gone? Alright, now it's gone. You looked away for 5 minutes, prefixes are done. I mean, you chose the best 5 minutes, because I was working on those for like 2-3 hours or something now. That was a miserable experience. T5 prod speed. We're getting really lucky on this. Except for that. How many times am I going to hit T1 prod speed? That's crazy. If it hits the breeze zombie changed, it doesn't remove first. It removes after. Prod speed again? Wait, is that the first time we've seen attack speed, actually? I think that might actually be the first time I've even hit attack speed. That's crazy. Why is this taking so long? You don't like seeing divines get incinerated in front of your face? What are you, weird? Here we go again. T1 prod speed again. This is really sus, dude. I feel like maybe we're going to be actually locking this and using the strands to just slam the mod and then upgrade it after. Because the fact that I haven't even hit attack speed yet is crazy. Like, I've hit T4 attack speed 1 time. Every time it's prod speed. Like, that's not normal. Just lock exalt. I mean, we will probably actually look at lock exalt odds, but after we hit attack speed, T1, like hitting T1 attack, we have to hit T1 attack speed first before we even think of that. All right, there we go. T2 attack speed. We can try the tech. If we hit T1 crit multi here, we can try to upgrade the attack speed with the orb. I don't think there's any world where we upgrade T2 crit multi and T2 attack speed. I don't think that's ever happening. We can try this at least. And it's gone. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we could experiment a bit. 2 mirrors deep for just 1 T1 attack speed roll. Yeah, that is actually insane, cat. T1. Oh my god. Okay. That took almost 2 mirrors to hit T1 attack speed. I feel like we cannot gamble this. I think we might have to pack it up and go for the slams. Like, this is actually insane. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lock exalt angle. This is crazy. I mean, at least we have strands. Strands make this really, really, really nice compared to it not being nice. Dude, if the weightings are different now, I wonder if we do cannot roll caster. But I don't know, dude. We do cannot roll caster if caster mod, if the weights are actually higher than we think. I mean, if attack mods are less likely to roll, I mean, it's probably still accuracy attribute, I guess, because intelligence is 2,900 weight. Yeah, I know crit multi's not attack tag. I know that. I'm just trying to figure out the block. Oh yeah, we could. Well, yeah, but like, is cannot roll attack even like a big deal if you can't even really roll if attack mods are less likely anyway? Like, I feel like it'd be like cannot roll caster if anything, right? Because caster we have crit chance, cast speed. Oh, I guess there's not that many caster. I thought there was one more. I mean, we're like having to like imagine weights right now. Cannot roll caster would normally... Okay, I'm going to assume we can hit T3 or higher, to be honest. I'm going to assume T3 or higher is fine. It'll upgrade to like T2 or T1. And if it doesn't, we can upgrade it to T2 or to T1. So it'd be a 1 in 28 that way. With cannot roll caster, a 1 in 28. With cannot roll attack, it would be a 1 in 26. And if we do accuracy hybrid... Oh, wait. Accuracy hybrid is not good on wands, actually. It's really bad on wands. I guess it'd be crit chance hybrid. Local crit hybrid would be a 1 in 29. I mean, if cannot roll caster is normally a 1 in 28, and cannot roll attack is only 2 better. If the weights were changed, then cannot roll caster should be the play, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took away the resistances, let it auto calc, but like that still doesn't mean that these are like these could be. They could have shifted things around. Like the caster mods are now higher, the attack speed, like the attack ones are lower. You know, I feel like we do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this and assume the weights are new, so cannot roll caster. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I think that's it. I'll change the lock with this. Yeah, I mean, I can check the divine. I'll check the divine. I guess we go. Maybe we get lucky in 10. Check the vol. All right, I'm about to vol you. T1 life per enemy hit. Check the scour. T3 int. T1 accuracy. Yo, we're hitting some crazy tiered mods. Not gonna lie though. I mean, if we roll crit multi, I think if we roll crit multi, that thing's going straight to T1. And even if it doesn't, like even if we hit T6, I think it'll go to like T2 possibly. I don't know about that, but it is like a 1 in 13 to hit T6. I don't think it's going to T2, but nope. T2 mana regen. T2 mana regen. We literally just saw that. Okay. Oh, it's done. GG. G fucking G, dude. GG. Wow. All right. that was fast. I gotta check the divine, guys. I gotta check the divine. That's a pretty good divine. I'm just kidding. All right, it's done. Time to divine it. That was the right call. That was the right call, dude. All right, let's get it divined. Lock, slam, crit chance. It's actually worse. T1 crit chance is actually worse than crafted because of the intelligence. So it is going to be finished with crafted. How are we spinning the strands? That was the strands there. That was why we used the strands, was that. So I mean, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what else to do. Oh, dude, look at it. 344. It's 100 too, but it's ugly. 100 is, I mean, it's pretty, but it's bad. 100 is very pretty, but it's shit. To slam attack speed? Absolutely not. Did you see how bad the weighting was on attack speed? You think we're slamming that? Holy, we would never see attack speed. That was so cursed. This is a very hard divine. I'm not going for perfect, but I'm going to go for close because, oh my God. That has got to be the best divine in the league. What the hell is that? Okay, basically perfect, I guess. Never mind. I mean, we technically could go for perfect crit chance, but like, or T1 local crit, but like, it's not even better than 24 int, is it? I mean, if it is, we could go for it. We have strands left, but like, yeah, we gotta look at POB, I guess. I mean, we could potentially hit it, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be worse. I mean, you crit cap so easily on that build, don't you? I've heard you legitimately don't even need the +1 power charge on shield to even like get crit cap. Like it's just there. Is this the best divine in the... Oh, it's actually the same divine. The exact same. That's funny. It'd be so funny if to finish this craft, I just hit AUG speed on it by accident. Wouldn't that be hilarious, guys? Yep, we gotta finish the implicit. Done. There it is. I'm gonna do some final checks before I start mirroring it for people. GG. GG, guys. GG, guys. I know, it's not 69 strands. It's cooked. It's cooked. You have to go for 21 to 344. Yeah, I mean, someone do the math on that shit. That's not happening. Use the strands. I don't know what to use. Is it going to use it when it mirrors it? Oh, yeah, they literally just get a mirrored wand with strands on it. That's funny. We are going to be going for a caster wand next. So all this is going to be put towards the caster wand, I guess. Put a gem in one. Okay, yeah, put a gem in it. Mirror me sushi. I'll be leaving party, by the way, to not so that I know that people have already gotten it mirrored or not still here. You guys remember back in the Fizbo days, I was getting so many messages that I had to actually put on D&D because it was like, it was just like actually like a 300 per second. It's definitely not the bow all over again. The bow, it was actually like, I couldn't even believe what I was witnessing.